Mm-hmm. 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 On the cold and gray Chicago morn, little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cried, 'cause there's one thing that she don't need, it's another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't y'all understand? That child needs a helping hand, or he's gonna be an angry young man one day. Listen, mister, can't you see? Are you too blind to see? Or is it easier to look the other way? How y'all doing? I was just listening to Stevie Wonder. A boy is born in Hardtime, Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. The point is, everybody's not privileged, Donald Trump. Everybody is not born with a golden spoon in their goddamn mouth. You are on television making such pride in closing down the Department of Education. What the hell do you think this proves, Donald Trump? You are so anxious to do whatever you can to derail the plight of Black and brown people. And you hypnotize these crazy ass white people who think it doesn't affect them as well, right? Why in the hell would anybody want to cut the Department of Education? You keep trying to cut. Child, what do you think a government is, Donald Trump? Right? You're just trying to save money to save taxes for rich people. It's stupid. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hi, Dovey. Shirlene Smith. People, if y'all can't see me or hear me, let me know, because I turn my computer on and for some reason I don't have no visual. I can't see anything on there. So I don't know if it needs an upgrade or what. But let me know. And I also, before I get started with this mess, I need to have some good news. Yesterday, I reported that I had gained 4 pounds in 1 week, and it was a mystery to me. I said, huh? I just weighed in at 206 pounds. 4 days later, I'm weighing in at 210 pounds. Now, how in the hell did that happen? Right? I was very confused. So today I went and weighed myself, and I weighed 203 pounds. Okay, this is all takes place in a week. And the moral of the story is check the batteries in your scale. Check the batteries in your scale, honey, because when the batteries run low, just like your electric clocks do, when the batteries runs low, you get false information. So I have not gained 4 pounds. I don't know if I've lost 3 pounds. I don't know. I'm assuming that I'm still at the same weight. Okay. I come on here, I want to talk about this goddamn Donald Trump once again, like the whole world. I mean, every channel is talking about Donald Trump, Donald Trump. His priorities is so screwed up. Those people are so busy trying to hurt us. I just don't understand it. Why would you not want people to be educated? Do you know what happens to people who are not educated, Donald Trump? Right? You complain about about how evil these wild savages are in the streets. When did they give up on education, Donald Trump? Some people actually need the help of the federal government to go to the next level, honey, to get into college, right? Maybe everybody in the family won't change the world, but there might be somebody in the family who will, honey, at least for their family. Right? He is just so happy and so giddy. Oh, I got rid of DEI. Oh, they're not gonna get no equality, no diversity, no. Cancel all the Black holiday. What do you want from us, Donald Trump? Are you so busy trying to please the bigots of this world, right? That you're gonna wreck the whole goddamn thing. People need education. They need encouragement. They need support. Many of these children in public schools, honey, they've been raised by single parents, honey, right? And if they're going to go forward, they need help. You don't even want them to eat. What is your point, Donald Trump? The only people you excite, and they're getting a whole lot less excited, is the white people in the South and Midwest, right? Because they think it ain't got nothing to do with me. I've heard them several times today say, I never dreamed that it would affect me. I never dreamed that it would affect. You don't care that it affects other people as long as it don't affect you. Is that it? And now they're finding out that it does affect you. It affects you a whole goddamn lot, right? And the myth that these white people are somehow superior in their brain, it is a myth, honey. Who's in the coal mines, right? Who's working the farms, girl? Everybody is not no goddamn Elon Musk. No matter what you think, Donald Trump, you think you're a superior breed. No, those people, poor white people, need education as well, right? Oh, we give it to the states. We give it. They're all excited. They're all happy. Oh, we're going to have control over the schools. They already have control of the schools, Donald Trump, right? Department of Education fills in the blanks, and it mostly helps people who are disadvantaged, Donald Trump. Of course, you hate them, or I should say us, correct? What do you think you're accomplishing, Donald Trump? It won't hurt the white people. It won't hurt the white people, because you're still under the delusion that all the white people are rich or upper class, because that's the only people you mess with. You don't let none of these people who you say you fighting for, you ain't never had none of them in any of your buildings, girl. They not in Trump Tower. You ain't never met none of them. You ain't no way in hell you would serve them at a restaurant or on the golf course or anything else. You don't know a goddamn thing about them. People need help, and you're just dismantling everything. You want to take their Social Security. You want to make sure when they go to the hospital and they can't afford the surgery, I guess they sit on the stoop and die. This fool just kills me. Every goddamn day, he wants to remove something else. Right? And he putting all these airheads in charge of the departments so nobody can stop him. He's removed every law so nobody can correct him and stop him. And now he wants to come off after the judges and impeach their ass unless they do what he wants. He's an egomaniac. You're crazy. You're a crazy person. And that's how you're going to go. Now the next president's got to spend all their time trying to dismantle all the bullshit you done did. Oh, how could Biden, he want to help those people? Why would he want to help them? Why would he want to help them? Tell Donald Trump, maybe you should come on and do a press conference and explain to us again, what are these black jobs? So I have a strong suspicion they don't require education, right? The black jobs, you said these jobs are for us. So you're going to have us out there picking oranges, right? And cleaning your goddamn toilets. That's how you see black people, and also how you see brown people. But you say, well, hell, if I can move the brown people, then the black people, they can take their job. Those are black jobs, right? Donald Trump. And then you're so stupid in your pursuit of your bigotry and your racism, child, that you're actually affecting now your people, right? There are more white people. That means there are more poor white people in America, correct? So when they're slicing and dicing and using fake goddamn chainsaws and shit about all the shit you're slicing and dicing, girl, you're slicing and dicing your Republican bigots as well. You know, you shouldn't say they're bigots. You should. Why not? Why else would you vote for Donald Trump? Right? Who else is so concerned about, I got to get rid of DEI? The first week you're there, a plane falls out of the sky and kills, was it 60-something people? What was the first thing out of your mouth? DEI? What does one thing have to do with the other thing, Donald Trump? You're a hardened racist bigot. You're a German, and that other fool is a South African. Now, I'm not trying to blame the whole countries for your behavior, but think about it, people. I'm just saying. How y'all doing? Man, it just pisses me off, honey. If them kids don't graduate high school, if these kids are out there in them streets in some of these cities, honey, they're out there in Chicago and they're out here and they're exposed to all this stuff from the streets, child, and they don't have no after school programs, right? And they don't have scholarships. They don't have anything, basically, no support whatsoever. They're going to leave school. What's going to happen? They're going to become criminals, Donald Trump. What else? What other options are they going to have? How else they going to make $1,000 a day? You want them regulated to, they got to pull themselves up, put their bootstraps, pull themselves up. But you want to cut off all avenues of any kind of success in the world, right, Donald Trump? Because you see those jobs as black jobs, and they ain't never supposed to get smarter. They ain't never supposed to be educated, right? Isn't this what you're saying with this Donald Trump? But you're not only affecting the darkies. No, that's not how it works, Donald Trump, right? How y'all doing? I'm sure most of y'all have raised children or have raised children, are raising children now, honey. And to think that you have a president of the United States that wants to stop any kind of help you will get in raising and rearing those children. You got 3 or 4 kids, right? And he don't even want them to eat. He told one of them Republican assholes said, no, they can go get part-time. They can go get jobs. They can go. So you want them to start working at what, 12, 11, 12 years old? So we put them out there in the field, right? Because we ran away all the Mexican people. So when you put them in the field, this is how you view minorities, Donald Trump, because you're a hardened racist, a hardened bigot, child. That's what you are, Donald Trump. And that's the only thing you have in common with these people who voted for you. Y'all ain't got nothing else in common. You think they're billionaires, they ride around in limousines and shit? You think people give them millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to fuck off? Not only a racist, but he's a classist as well. But he got to pretend in order to get the vote. He can't reveal that he's also a classist, correct? Because in Donald Trump's mind, upper middle class and rich kids do not need anything that the Department of Education gives. They don't use none of that stuff. So got nothing to do with me. Hello, people. Hi, Charlene. Crazy Mike. What's going on? And you take such pride in it. Why do you take such pride in hurting people, Donald Trump? I don't understand you as a human being, right? You wanted to make sure that black or brown people who are struggling, people who are sending their kids off to college for the first time, you want to stop all of that, right? Why? Does that offend you some kind of way? You went and you appealed to these white people who are afraid that because they see a few Mexican people in their neighborhood, whatever, and they see a few black people. And then the key thing was we had a black president. So therefore you brought your ass in here riding on the back of Barack Obama, correct? They're taking over. They have to be stopped. Well, obviously, Obama did a fabulous job as president. So obviously we're capable, if given the opportunity, we're capable people, and you can't stand it. That is an affront to you, evil motherfucker. Just absolutely evil. And that Elon Musk, he ain't no different than you, honey. Is he on the spectrum? I think he said that he's on some kind of spectrum because he doesn't speak well at all. But apparently he manipulates money. I just found out today. I thought he created the Tesla vehicle. I was saying that they're saying he's a genius because he created this car, this electric car technology. But apparently, no, he didn't do that. He's just a manipulator of money. He's a money changer, right? Because he bought the company. 2 Americans created the goddamn car. They're the ones who designed the car, right? He just took it to the next level because of his business acumen, right? So now I'm going to step on and crush all the little people. Why would you be offended by a child having a decent meal for lunch so he can do his work? Right? You're gonna get a bunch of angry people, frustrated people this country has done nothing to encourage at all, and you will end up with a bunch of goddamn criminals. They don't give a fuck about this country. Why should they? So I don't know all the states going to be affected by this latest thing of his. This is different. That man got a different stunt every day. Every day we turn on TV and see what Donald Trump is. He's trying to rush all this shit in the first 100 days, child, right? Because they know their ass is out. First time, what is it? You got to have a whole 2 years? Whatever. Democrats are going to get back in office. They got to spend all their time trying to unravel all this goddamn garbage, right? But it just amazes me how some rich, spoiled brat will want to spend his life hating on everybody else and trying to destroy their lives. Donald Trump, if you're the president of the United States, I am so sick of hearing about the red states, oh, the Democrats, oh, the Republic. I am so sick of that shit, right? Because when you become the president, you're a president of the entire United States. I don't know why you can't get that, right? When Obama became the president, he stopped being a Democrat and became the president. That means he's the president to everyone. And he performed and acted like a president to everyone. And that's what all the presidents attempt to do. Everybody but you, Donald Trump, your hateful, bigoted ass. That man is evil. That's right, Shirlene. Check your battery in your toys. Oh, yes, it is in your scale. So I checked the scale again, honey. It looks like that's what it was. The battery starts rolling that, going down, and then you're getting all kind of readings on there. I thought I actually lost 4 pounds in a fucking week. I said, oh, I mean, I gained 4 pounds in a week. It's not the truth. This reading here was 204, and I've never been 204, so I don't even trust it now. But I did change the batteries. The absolute worst monster they've ever had in that damn White House. What else is he gonna do? And not even ashamed of it, y'all. How can a president come over here bragging about, I got rid of all the inclusion. I don't make sure ain't nobody included in nothing. Don't go out there, pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Well, give me $400 million, nigga, and let's see what I can do with it. I'm just saying. He looks like Tales from the Crypt. Yes, he does. He's an ugly man. And we should have started. I don't know. Well, there's so many reasons why I question why they would elect somebody like Donald. And I think it's just basic. It's just racism, bigotry. That's who we catered to. That's his audience. They always included all the goddamn skinheads and all the Klansmen. Why they all so interested in you, Donald Trump? Right? And that's the only thing you had in common with them, girl. Because you got nothing in common with them people. And if the real you is to be expressed, you are also a classist, and you would have nothing to do with any of those people. You're just getting their vote, honey, and you ain't doing a goddamn thing for them. And a lot of them need Social Security, and a lot of them need Medi-Cal, right? Although we shouldn't be talking about what they need, this one need. If you're the president of the whole United States, right? This is your legacy. It's disgusting. I mean, I can understand a poor bigot better than I can understand a rich one who's been given everything from the beginning. And you're still like a fucking schoolhouse bully. Don't disrespect the crypt keeper. He looked better than that. Ugly motherfucker painting all that shit on his face. What does he do? Does he spray can? How does he get all that orange shit all over his face? I mean, how can you look in the mirror, child, with that old ugly face and spray all this shit all over it, girl? And then you got his hair just so thin you can see right through the shit. Every time you're in the wind, girl, it blows all up. You look like a goddamn parrot, honey. How can you convince yourself that it looks like a normal person? You can't make a person like that president. And yet they did it. And well, you get what you pay for, honey. That Elon Musk is starting to feel the sting, baby. Now, you would think with $400 billion, I mean, goddamn, $1 billion is more money you're ever going to use. Your kids are going to use, your grandkids, great grandkids. That's only takes $1 billion. You got $400 billion, child. So it's going to be hard to hit him in the pockets. But America and the rest of the world has started to do just that, right? Because when you're obsessed with money, you don't become the richest man in the world without being obsessed with making money. Correct? So, yes, he's lost over $100 billion. All of this wealth is in the stock of these companies. This damn Tesla. I don't know how in the hell he making so much money from this space thing, though. That's where they said now, for the first time, he's making more money from the SpaceX thing than he is from the cars. People are burning up the goddamn cars. People are telling you, you can't just come into people's country and just take over their country. take over their jobs, right? Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Stop all services. I mean, why do we have a country? If you ain't gonna do nothing, why do we even have why do we even have a government? I don't understand it. You think you're not supposed to do anything in the government? It's all about getting some more money. Child, when they investigate that fool, when he leaves office, child, you're gonna find out that Donald Trump has been lining his pockets. He has been lining his pockets since he got up in there, right? He's still selling every goddamn thing that doesn't move. Correct? Now he's selling cars. He's promoting cars. He had that fool in charge of whatever department he's in charge of. He's promoting a Tesla car as the greatest car that was ever made. The man's a genius and all that old bullshit. I said, well, goddamn, I thought you're supposed to be running the government. What are we going to do about these prices, man? Y'all ain't even mentioned about how to get prices down. I mean, what do? Do you approach the manufacturers, right? Are they gouging prices? I mean, that's the way Kamala was talking about going, what is the problem? Why is everything so goddamn high? You don't give a fuck why it's high. You trying to make sure the minorities don't get ahead. That's more important. I God before everything. And so, Sister Number One Show and Prima Wanda, my moderators are here. How y'all doing? That's why we are having such extreme weather. They don't even accept climate change. They don't accept it, and they don't want to find out about it, right? They want to close down the departments that even the scientists that investigate climate change. They don't believe in it. They just decided they don't believe in it. You don't give a fuck is the issue. You just don't care, honey. You don't care about the air. You don't care about the kids. You don't care about anything other than lining your goddamn pockets. I guess it's just a numbers game for you guys. I mean, how many billions do you need? Right? I'm waiting. I want to see when Elon finally collapses. He's going to collapse under the pressure because he don't want his company to fail. Right? When and they actually start telling the truth on each other. Let them fall out. Mm-hmm. Trump wanted him in there. He can show him how to get all this money. Show me how to do it, Elon. We're best friends. You can move into Mar-a-Lago. I'll give you a cabin for free. You're the richest man in the world. You're living in a cabin in a goddamn hotel. Interesting. What y'all saying? Mm-hmm. Her clothes are old, but never are they dirty. Living just enough for the city. Whatever happened to the American dream, Donald Trump, where anybody could come here and make it big if they worked hard? What happened to that? You gonna put them on the black jobs too? His decisions make no damn sense, and they got nobody to check him. All them damn Republicans do is kiss his ass. All on Fox News. I can't watch them. I can't find out what they're doing because I can't watch them. Them silly ass airhead blonde broads over there on Fox News. Oh, Jesus Christ. Only good thing about the presidency of Donald Trump is that it can only last for another 4 years, no matter what he tells those crazy ass people over there. Mm-hmm. You live in Chicago? I'm not worried about. He wants to get rid of FEMA. So when all we having all this weather, this bad weather, and these hurricanes and these monsoons and all this shit, he said the government is doing an incompetent job. So what's the solution there if they're doing an incompetent job, Donald Trump? You just get rid of the department? Is that what you're doing to the Department of Education? Oh, the test scores are not high enough. The test scores are not high enough. So your solution is to get rid of the department? What does that do? Save you a little money? Who's going to save all this money? Are they going to lower your taxes substantially? Hell no, child. Corporations, billionaires, multiple millionaires. Just like he was in the first time. That's the only thing he accomplished was lowering the taxes for wealthy people. So everything they can cut, that's more money they can keep. Money. For it is the love of money, which is the root of all evil. All evil. Got that. And then it's just sad, the people who put him in office. Look at the audiences. When they show you the Trump supporters, look at the audiences, honey. Does those look like a bunch of millionaires to you? MAGA. I don't like that word. Getting fired, still praising, celebrating him. And they got no reason to celebrate Trump. It doesn't make any sense at all, honey. What, you need a leader? Wasn't that in the Bible? They said, give us bail, give us a king, give us a king. We just freed you. You don't want to be free? Hey, ding dong. Come on. Come on. Oh, here I come. I'm coming right now. You better hurry up. Get the bum over here. Put it right here. Come on. Put that bum down. I did have my dog. I'd probably go crazy. Joy Reid was good too. When she had her show. Yeah, she's on with Don Lemon today. They're breaking it down, but she can't talk about the situation with MSNBC. The little bit that she did speak on them, she was giving praise to the co-workers. So she's probably want to keep her options open. But yeah, she's making a whole lot of good sense concerning Trump. That's why they got rid of her. They need to raise up against the orange. They need to raise up. This country needs to rise up. Oh, we don't got the power. We don't got the Senate. We have the people, honey. You have the people. And so I know you shouldn't take pride in seeing what they're doing to this Elon Musk company, but you have to say, well, damn, at least the people are fighting back and saying, no, you can't do this. Why are you laughing? Why are you walking around with a goddamn, what do you call that thing? Machine. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing? What is so funny about cutting all our jobs? You'll cut them by 50%, right? You just care about the number. You don't even. Joy Reid was talking about the inability of Trump and I guess Musk as well. Their inability to actually care about other people. They're sociopaths, right? They just don't think about it, right? When they see people in this, if a city is an uprising, remember, most of the time Trump was in office, we were in riots. A lot over Rodney King, but we also had one riot after another, honey. He don't care. They're singing the praise of Trump. They're saying Trump. You said, oh, you want to pay $5 million. He actually believes that there are 1 million people waiting to get into the United States and willing to pay $5 million. What million people? You know, most people, if they don't have a business interest in this country, then they have no interest in coming over here, child. Right? How many Elon Musk do you think there are in the world, Donald Trump? You're delusional. Or as Andrew would say, delusion. You are definitely delusion. And he said, oh, they want to call it the Trump card. They want to call it Trump. His whole life has been putting his name on stuff, child. He's obsessed. Trump tennis shoes, Trump water. How the hell you gonna have Trump water? Whatever. Who brags about unemployment skyrocketing? Most presidents get in office, they want to give people jobs. And even if it does cost the government money, at least they're providing services for the other people, right? But goddamn, what's wrong with them having a job? Are you going to invade the post office as well? Right? I mean, you said that everybody's got to go to Social Security office. Who's on Social Security got any questions? They got to go down there. So thousands and thousands and thousands of people got to line up outside of these single Social Security offices because you also want to close them down, right? So they'll just say, well, forget it. I'm not going to stand in that line. Well, some of them are in wheelchairs, Donald Trump. Would you want the 80-year-old women, were they supposed to go get a part-time job? He doesn't think. I don't think he even reads books, right? His last time he was in office, I guess they have briefings, 90 pages or something like that every day of what's going on in the country, what's going on in the various wars, what's going on, all this stuff. He wouldn't read it. He said, get it down to 1 page. How can you just change every aspect of the government? It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, thank you, Shell Whitfield. Thank you for super chat. Y'all stop super chatting us over here in beef sec. Well, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Super chat and cash. I don't want to see any of it. Everything must change, I guess. He ain't Shat. That's right, lovely one. You break it down, honey. Did you see Andrew preaching? Did I see Andrew? Was Andrew preaching? Preach it. I saw Andrew up there. I mean, all he does is quote what other people say anyway. So I guess when you're a part of a church, the church is going to support you, honey. Even though you get in the microphone and everybody in the building knows you can't sing, they still going to clap. Oh, it was wonderful. I really love your singing today. Whatever. They're going to encourage him because he's a member of the church, the congregation, right? Andrew Caldwell ain't going to be no preacher, child. Now, you can probably, if you can memorize, sometimes people who are deficient in one area, like Elon Musk, are very proficient in other areas. So he might be able to recite what's in the Bible they've been talking about for 2,000 years. They won't laugh at him. They'll let him go and do little things here and there. I can't super chat like I used to. It's okay, Justin. Oh, I'm not begging, man. I'm just making a point. Things have changed around here. We have too many immigrants. Okay, here we go. Missy, my job. We have too many immigrants in America. Why do we have too many immigrants in America when everybody in America is an immigrant? We all came from somewhere, Missy. Why are you so concerned with stopping the progress of other people? If they want to come here, they want to work in America, and they want to earn their citizenship. What's wrong with it? You don't have too many migrants in America, right? You just have brown and black. That's the problem, honey. Because his wife, isn't she an immigrant? Isn't Elon Musk, isn't he an immigrant? Isn't all these whores that he been fucking for all his life? Aren't they all immigrants? Wasn't that his type, honey? Girl, he's offering people who, if they got $5 million, because the people who are billionaires, they don't care about $5 million, right? But what kind of people you inviting in, right? Only rich people. I told you he's a classist above everything else, honey, right? I don't know why he's 80 years old. He's going to be 80 years old in a minute, child. Why is she still obsessed with money? Because it is the love of money, which is the root. He ain't had no successes, child. He was bankrupt when he ran. Missy, I think you're a troll. I think you're trying to rile me. Oh, they took you out? That's good. Baby. Do y'all's dogs bark at everybody who comes through the hallway? Is that a normal thing for dogs? I don't know. I guess I get embarrassed. I think, oh, here he go with that damn dog again. But maybe they don't care. They all know him. They pat his head. Hi, Squeenie. Hi, Squeenie. People just start smiling when they see a dog for some reason. They got the power, baby. There's some trolls in the house. There's a troll in the house. Squeenie wants to talk. He likes to talk. You want to talk, baby? You want to go on the TV again? You never look at the camera. You ding dong. This dog. Your dog always on edge. What's wrong with him? You think he's on drugs? Justin. Bring your bum up here. People want to see you. Get your ass up here. Come on, Squeenie. Get the bum right here. Yeah, bum right there. There you go. Oh, hello, Squeenie. Watch. He won't look at the camera. Look right there. Look in there. What you doing? No, Dad, I want to. What you doing, Daddy? Hi, people. How you doing? What you doing? I'm a star. I'm a star. Put me down, Daddy. Put me down. He don't like the dancing. Put me down. Go away. Okay, back to the story. What else is going on today, people? Some people are saying that incident over there with the Breakfast Club, it was all staged. I think it was partly so. It's like remember y'all was in school and they tell you no horseplay, no horseplay. The little boys be hitting each other and running and stuff in the hallways, and no horseplay, no horseplay. And the reason why they said no horseplay, no horseplay is because sometimes somebody get hit wrong, and then you find yourself in a real fight. Oftentimes, many times, horseplay, it ends up in a fight, right? So this is probably what happened with those people. They might have decided, well, it'd be okay if you guys beef. Charlemagne said it right online. Oh yeah, just play the beef out. Play the beef. Y'all got a beef. Y'all got a beef. All this old shit, right? And then there's some real things will come out. Some things will be said, and now you find yourself in a real fight. So if you love Just No Mess, honey, just hope she ain't fucked herself out of a job. Right? A lot of people would at least suspend her. Just unprofessional. Keep it clean. He's a cutie pie. She said, "You're a cutie pie, Prima Wanda, dear Squeenie, and got a picture of you too." He looked just like that little picture you got there. Have y'all seen what? Oh my God, Kanye West. When are they gonna put that boy? How are they gonna lock up Wendy Williams? You gonna lock up Wendy Williams because you don't like her drinking, and you gonna let someone like Kanye West run free all these years? Yeah. What he talking about people being a sex. He's saying that Kim Kardashian and her husband. I don't remember this. I don't even watch. When I say Kanye West, I don't watch that shit, John. He's crazy, right? He said the slaves were they volunteered to be slaves. It was a choice. No, I don't follow him. Kardashian children. What? I guess he said that they've been sex trafficked. He just say anything stupid. That boy is not only is he bipolar, that man is crazy. Kanye West is crazy, honey. So if they can put away Wendy Williams, they need to consider Kanye West for his own good, for his safety. If anybody even listens to him, I don't know why they keep calling these people everybody's a genius, you know. I ain't never thought of no damn Kanye West as no damn genius. But I guess people who followed his music thought he was brilliant. I don't get that from rap music. I never even thought he was particularly good. So there it is. I can rhyme, so therefore I'm a genius. Really? Hey, God before everything. Ask Queen Vivian to make you and Squeenie a t-shirt. You could sell her some extra coin. Queen Vivian Jenkins. Is the queen still over there with Jay Wilson? Queen Vivian Jenkins. No, thank you. Has he backed up off Trump? No, we ain't never gonna back up off of Trump, honey. Never. 4 years of hell. 4 years of hell. Be quiet. Be quiet. Kim supports Elon. I don't know about them people. I don't know her. But it's just a damn shame, though. Every day you wake up, he's doing some other ridiculous things. Now he's on there making a big production out of signing to get rid of the Department of Education. Who doesn't? It doesn't affect people like him. It only affects people like us. And when I say us, I'm talking about people who are black, white, brown, poor people who actually need all these services that he wants to slice and dice. Chainsaw is the word. Okay, it came back. Take a chainsaw to it. And Elon, he's barely an American his own self. Didn't he become a citizen, 8 years ago? How you gonna just come into somebody's country, child, and you're like you just took it over? Because of your fucking money. Would y'all please hit the like button? Thank you. Don't y'all forget my birthday next month. I'm gonna be 77 years young, honey. Ain't that something? I'll be 77 years, April 6th. If you need a morning prayer, check out my shorts. Okay, we have a comment from Soul Sister Number One Show. If you need morning prayer, check out my shorts. Okay, y'all here. I recently decided I usually pray in the morning and in night, Soul Sister. But recently I said, well, I'm going to stop praying at night and spend more time in my prayers. Do it in the morning or at night as opposed to both. I'm talking about down on your knees, really praying. So I need to figure out exactly how to pray, right? And I'm not sure that I know. I don't think God needs us to be begging for stuff all the time, right? Now, Christ did give us a great example, and I've been using parts of that. Mm-hmm. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. So, I mean, you got to forgive Donald Trump. Let him get out of office first. Is Jay Wilson going to give a speech about the importance of education? And this is an opportunity for you, Jay Wilson. Now, I don't believe you and with all of these damn degrees, useless degrees. I don't believe in that, but I do believe that many times a lot of these kids they're only going to get out of the ghetto by being educated, by being able to demand better jobs. I think they're saying now that you need a bachelor's for things you used to be able to get with the high school diploma. So you need education, and many times you're not going to do that if you don't have an avenue, right? You can't get a scholarship. So you should value education, and that's the way the president of the United States you would expect. If we're so bad, Donald Trump, you talk about how dumb we are, child, how we're lower on math skills, lower on that. So your solution is to get rid of the department. Why? Who gives a fuck if the department is there? If it helps a little bit, if it just helps a few thousand people, honey, then it's worth it. People have a right to want something for their tax money. Oh, these entitlements. These entitled, nigga. When I was 15 years old, my mama walked me down to the Social Security office, and they gave me a Social Security card. And right at age 15, which is supposed to be 16, right at age 15, when they start taking money out of my check, it was for Social Security. It is not a donation. It's not from your charity, right, Donald Trump? So what are you telling the people who've been paying into Social Security? They're now in their 60s, ready to retire. They've been paying in it since they were little kids, honey. Right now, you gonna change it? Oh, I decided to change that. Oh, we don't need it. We don't. What do you mean we don't need it? I've been paying in it my whole life. Right? Isn't it like paying for insurance? At least some of these judges are standing up, but he gonna bite them. And now he's trying to appoint. What has he got? 200 more judgeships he could put people in. He already stacked the Supreme Court. He gonna try to stack all the other courts as well. That's a total takeover of the government. Took over the Senate, right? Congress, presidency, Supreme Court, most judges. I mean, you took over everything, right? So what is the point, Donald Trump? Your old ass. When you get out, you'll be dead in a couple years. Oh, your nephew's birthday is 4/6/2. Copy for everything. A few days ago, I was standing next to this fine straight man in the getting my medication, and I just happened to overhear him, because they asked you your birthday. I said, "Oh, that's my birthday." Just kind of spring up. All my gay came out. But he had the same birthday as well, April 6th. I was born on Easter Sunday. The way my mama told me, she was in church praising God when she went into labor. That's what she said. She said she went into labor or her water broke or something happened in church. They had to rush her out by ambulance, honey. Easter Sunday, but it don't always come on Easter Sunday. Very rarely. And many of those years I was on dope, so I don't know if Some years I would pass and they would say, it would be like March the 6th. I'll say, oh shit, I had a birthday last month. I wasn't paying much attention. Someone has to turn on him. Well, the country, they are starting to stand up, honey. They're getting protests against Trump and Musk. Every day around the world, they're really tearing up into that that Elon Musk and that company. Hope he don't ruin the whole damn company. If they start protesting in San Francisco, we're in big trouble, because I think something like every 10th car I see is a Tesla. I mean, they're all over the place. I don't know if they tested them out here or what the hell, how it happened. But if people start turning, but who want to buy them? Well, I guess they could sell them to Republicans, except for the majority of his supporters. They can't afford no damn Tesla. So we don't know. We'll have to watch and see. And tell him to stop putting that orange shit all over his face, man. You're making a fool out of you. Why do you do that even? It's so stupid. Dumbass hairdo, man. Oh, you're an embarrassment. Embarrassment to the country. Pause to the cause. Disgrace to the race. Okay. Make sure I put something from my gambling budget to send you something. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, God, for everything. April the 6th. Tech bro. What's the tech bro? He said his son is a tech bro. Donald Trump. He was on there today. I peek in here and there and get a little bit. He was on there with that Baron. Baron Trump. I guess he's 19 years old now. We don't talk about kids on here, but he's starting to sound like a full person now. So at first people thought he was on the spectrum. I don't know. I heard him say a few words. He sounded like he might be becoming a man. Hopefully he won't be another Trump. Remember now, after he's gone, we're going to have to deal with his whole family, honey, under his tutelage. Which one will be the next one? Yep, I'm an Aries. Aries are a mess. Please forgive us for Jay Wilson. Forgive the Aries for producing a Jay Wilson. Trump thinks he looks like Elvis. What, Elvis elbows? Where did he resemble Elvis? That little mouth. Oh, Lord have mercy. I guess he was kind of handsome as a young person in his 20s, already a millionaire when his 20s because God gave it to him. But that's an old man, honey, and he looks every day of his age. When they zero in on that skin, it's like rubber. All the years of tanning and all that shit he puts on there, child. The neck, that's an old man who cannot accept it. Cause you put on them big old expensive suits, Trump. You cannot hide, honey, all that extra. He said he weighs 190 pounds. Really? Easter Sunday, 420 this year. Easter Sunday's on 420. Oh, 420. Ain't that the weed number? Which is national. Yeah, the weed day. Okay. And your mom's birthday. We special people. Everybody's a special people. Their own special holiday. It's the first day of spring. Can you believe it? We done went through another year already. Trump's neck looks like a vagina. Oh, well, there could be pretty vaginas. Pretty vagina, I guess. Lord have mercy, child. He think that orange makeup is helping him. I don't understand why you would put that on your face like that. Is that from tanning beds? Is that tanning beds or spray on or just makeup? You know, when they on television and so forth, they do all of them put on makeup. All the newscasters and all people, all the actors, they all put on makeup. But orange, is that because he's probably so pale skinned that when he puts this shit on, we're choosing another color, Trump. something that looks like a human being. Or just let it go and accept you're a crusty old man, honey. That's what you are. Mm-hmm. He looked like carved roast beef. Carved. Oh, yes, this is the real new year. 67. 67 years old. Mm-hmm. Baby, they told me I had HIV. I was 28 years old. Now imagine that. And at that time, when you got diagnosed with AIDS, HIV, honey, it was like 2 to 3 years and you were dead. So I had to live with that all those years, all through that. What year was it when they came out with the cocktail? That was, I think it was around 96, something like that. Yeah, around 96, there started to be a glimmer of hope. But before that, I didn't see no reason to get clean. Get clean for what? Sit up here shrinking to 67 pounds. My partner was 67 pounds when he died. And that was the reality. So I know how to count my blessings, honey. Still here. Mm-hmm. And I facilitate a group, and all of the guys are older than me. I'm the youngest one in the group. I'm the facilitator, but I'm also the youngest one. So that means that we're living full lives. And not a lot of HIV related problems. Now, of course, there's a myriad of other diseases we encounter as we get older. But I done made it through cancer, diabetes. I done been through a whole kind of shit. Neck, what was that? Spinal surgery. Mm-hmm. Who we voting for next? I don't know. I think Gavin Newsom is going to be. He's going to run at some point. Gavin Newsom. He had a little bit of scandal here when he was mayor, but he was a great mayor. I consider him a great governor, mainly because he has the balls to stand up to Trump. You got to fight against your own goddamn president. Ugh. I'll be glad when Kamala starts coming back. I guess she had to have a cool off period after she was just the vice president, but hopefully she'll still be in politics. Usually they leave, president, vice president. They'll just retire after, but she's still a young woman. Didn't Hillary run twice? I think so. Let's check the perimeter, see if anything. What has he done in the last 15 minutes, John? What has that fool done in the last 15 minutes? Funky Dineva, defeat and use court case. He's lost some more court cases. I don't get excited about his court cases because they never do anything to him. He's impeached twice. They don't do anything to him. Impeached twice. You got 30 something felonies. Nothing happens to him. I mean, what's the point? Why even bother? Every time he went to court, he's guilty. Guilty of every damn thing and never spent a day in jail. Remember, he got a mug shot. That's as far as they got. Let me see. Rocketed Trump losing in court. Yep, he's lost 3 court cases, it looked like. Sale, Elon Musk, even and huge Tesla's in recall. All right, we check and see what's going on here. Mega Fox host dies inside, realizing it's over for Trump. Yeah, they keep saying it's over for him. Well, then let it be over. After he was impeached twice, you would think he wouldn't be able to run for president again. Of course, he changes the rules there. He changes the laws everywhere. And whatever happened to him, diversified. I know people say I'm stuck on that, but I am. He's supposed to diversify when he becomes the president. What happened to that rule? Rule or law? He changed it. He changed everything. Horrible. Where's Ite? Have you watched the new black soap opera, Beyond the Gates? Beyond the Gates? It has Clifton. Is he still around? Clifton Davis in it. I used to love him when I was younger. Clifton Davis, what was he in? That's My Mama or something? I think it was that. He had a series, but that was, damn, back in the early 70s. Clifton Davis. No, I haven't checked it out. I very rarely watch this new stuff, these series, because I canceled my television subscription. All I get is internet and
Okay, I found this on the
oh,
web for cause
come
I
on
canceled my
now.
television subscription.
Come on, white woman. I don't know how I trigger her. She just starts talking. Okay. He was in Amen. That's right. I remember that. He's been around a long time. I remember he did a play when I first came to California. He was doing a play called Guys and Dolls. That was in 1976. Mm-hmm. Well, it's good. You got him some work, honey. Those series really help these actors, even if the series only lasts 2 or 3 years, honey. They're able to stack up, baby. He still look good. He was a handsome guy, I remember. Thelma loved him. Was he Thelma's boyfriend or Thelma's husband? Mm-hmm. That woman played Thelma. I've seen her in a few things. Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, Tennessee. Okay. So you think Shapiro might run? Yeah, they're not even considering who's going to run. They won't do that for 2 more years. Mm-hmm. They should be starting to gear people up. I think one of them's going to be Gavin Newsom, though. I really believe. I've always thought he would be. He's a very intelligent guy. I was just about to say that. AMW. He doesn't look like he had any surgeries. Oh, Clifton Davis, you saw. So y'all all saw the. I better check it out then. What is it called? Beyond the Gates. Mm-hmm. I do need a new series. I like to watch these binge series on, sometimes even on Temu. Yeah, Temu or Netflix. I'm kind of disappointed with Netflix. They just don't come out with that much material anymore. I used to depend on them every week. They have something new on there. He is that creep, that Gavin Newsom. Mm-hmm. He ain't no ways near the creep of Donald Trump. However, y'all made him president. Uh-huh. I know we didn't vote for him, but we let it happen. I don't even want to hear them damn Republicans complaining, because you got what you asked for. Now you have to deal with it. Unfortunately, the rest of us have to deal with it as well. Yes, Clifton was in That's My Mama, and Amen. Hopefully he stacked his coin, and now he's back on TV, daytime soap opera. What channel is it on, Ite? Is it a regular TV series? There's so many fucking streaming services now. Netflix has improved a bit. Yeah, I like to find one of those. I think the last one I watched was. What was the last one I watched? I don't remember. I watched several on there. I used to like Suits, several of them, but I haven't watched one in at least all this year. Clifton Powell. Who's Clifton Powell? His name is Clifton Davis. They used to accuse him of having an affair, a relationship with Michael Jackson. And then people found out that Michael didn't like him that old. Mm-hmm. That's what they were saying back in the 70s. You didn't vote at all this year? Both bad? No, wise James. That was not wise. That's why we're in the pickle we're in now. Because you didn't vote. Everybody needs to vote. Shit, they send us out we can vote from home, honey. Take about 5 minutes. Even if you don't vote for nothing else, vote for the president. It's very important. We could have beat his ass if we all voted. Although they said that their map did look awful red. I don't know what those people, I mean, what is their loyalty to Donald Trump? He's just a reality star. Somebody who inherited a lot of money. Even most of the stuff he claims that he was a great businessman, most of that was given to him. You never heard that rumor about Clifton? Oh, yes, honey. They talked about that in about 76, 77. Well, there are a lot of black actors who are gay. I ain't gonna name no names. I ain't trying to out nobody, but there were a lot of them in Hollywood back in the day. And most of them didn't ever come out. I don't think Clifton Davis ever came out, if he is. Wise James, I think you are what they call a troll. You worried about what Cat Williams and Joe Brown, what they think? That's your opinion? Said Kamala didn't know. She was a whole lot smarter than Donald Trump. She sure worked a whole lot more than Donald Trump. And she was the vice president of the United States. How in the hell that happened? Since she didn't know anything. I think that's like the second highest position you can be in America. It was drunk to Trump. Oh, his name was Drunk. He didn't like all that laughing. They're laughing at me. They're all going to laugh at me. Clifton Davis wrote the song, Jackson 5 song, Never Can Say. Why did you do that? Say goodbye, even though the pain and heartache seem to follow me wherever I go. Though I try and try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. It's that same old dizzy hang up all of the time. Tell me why. Is it so? Don't want to let you go. I never can say goodbye, girl. He wrote that. That's probably why the rumors got started. It don't take much. That's probably why. That's why he had and Michael wrote the Diana Ross's Muscle song. How do you get away with that? I want muscle all over his body. I don't care if he's young or old, just as long as he's beautiful. I just need something I can hold on to. That's for Michael fell up under suspect. He always had that high voice. Be quiet. Well, people, thank y'all for coming in. Oh no, let me not get out of here yet, because Primo Wanda just posted to support Cash App Timothy Blaine. Right. Don't forget, people, April 6th. Good night, everybody.